Hi friends, GoddessJ here, looking to share my positive vibes with you today as we dive into the esoteric world of divination. Hit that like button, subscribe, as I release tarot readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you for helping my channel grow.
Welcome to Divinity Guidance by GoddessJ. Today's calendar says, every day I am getting healthier and stronger. October 21st. October 22nd, I am proud of all of the bad days I have survived. October 23rd, I choose to be hopeful. Thank you, baby. She's helping me with our reading today, I guess. October 24th, I love myself completely. My self-love is not earned, it is given. Absolutely. So starting off our reading today, again, in the month of October, we're doing a self-love and healing spread. So negative actions and thoughts. What do we have? I have the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this basically says to me that at this time you're having a little bit of a difficult time trusting the divine. Wheel of Fortune is trusting the universe. It's karma coming back around, negative actions and behaviors. This could be negative karma that is coming back around. Just remembering that none of us are exempt to the rules of the universe. The Empress is you stepping into your power, whether you're female or masculine energy. Apologies, cards are flying out at us today. And Four of Pentacles in reverse is you releasing your stinginess. Four of Pentacles is holding on to your money very tightly. It's also not sharing with others, but in a reverse situation, this says that you might be trying to overextend yourself despite what the universe is telling you to do. Maybe the universe is saying to hold on to your finances a little bit more close to your chest, not to overshare with other people. There might be some conversations that you're not privy to, but your ancestors are. So at this time, it's telling you to take a little bit more of a frugal approach towards extending your money situation to others. What makes you wonderful? Strength, which is the card for Leo. We have the Magician, and we have the Moon card for Pisces. So this says that at this time, you're finding the inner strength to come out of some confusion. So the Moon brings around a lot of repressed feelings, a lot of repressed emotions and thoughts. It's all of those depth of emotions that we don't really want to address, those dark feelings of sadness, depression, grief, loss. And this says that at this time you are looking to manifest this sadness and pain into an inner strength. So it looks like you're finding an inner fire within yourself at this time to kind of step up to the plate and make the most out of a sad situation. You know, it's kind of hard to overcome the world around us when the world is a little bit negative, or our life patterns at the moment are a little bit negative, but we can alchemize anything in our life. So we have the capability of tapping into that magician mode and making the best out of a negative situation. So it looks like instead of dragging your feet and being depressed, you are looking to overcome your weaknesses. And this also, combined with the negative action, says don't go back to overextending yourself to people who left you in this confused mindset. Don't sit here and think that you have to overextend yourself to those people that weren't there to pick up the pieces when you fell. So just be mindful that self-love is just as important as loving our neighbor. You know, we have to love ourselves as well. We are a temple as well, and we deserve love and light. And that does not mean that we have to be anybody's martyr. We don't have to lay down and take the greediness from other people. We don't have to overextend ourselves. You know, sometimes it's tapping into that Empress mode and saying, you know what, I am the sauce too, and I deserve the best out of a situation as well. So make sure that you're giving to yourself just as much as you wish to give to other people. Somebody out there might be an Aquarius over humanitarianism. You might have Aquarius in your chart. Why you should be proud. I have the Nine of Cups. I have Queen of Pentacles. And I have Page of Swords. So Nine of Cups is walking away from toxic situation, finding happiness on the other side. For instance, I've left a lot of people in my past, and I don't ever feel like going back to those situations or circumstances. I took out of those situations the lessons that I needed to learn on my karmic cycle, but just because somebody is your friend or family or somebody that you hold close, it does not mean that you have to let them in your life, because sometimes people come into our lives to teach us a lesson, and sometimes this lesson is how to love ourselves, how to put ourselves on a pedestal, how to give to ourselves. You know, some people out there tend to overextend their energy, and this says that you need to, with the Queen of Pentacles, save a little bit of this coin for yourself, save a little bit of this effort for yourself. And you find that once you're a little bit more selfish with your needs and you keep these cups to yourself, you find happiness. And then this came out in yesterday's reading, the Page of Swords. You find out that a lot of these people that you were overextending to, a lot of these people that were smiling in your face and sitting here and just riding on your bandwagon or your coattails so that they could find success as well. You find out that these people that you were going to overextend, say you wanted to win the lottery and you're like, all right, when I win the lottery, I am going to buy a house for A, B, C, D, E, and F, you know? And I actually seen a shout out to the show Hot Ones with the Shaq episode. He said that when he came into a lot of money, he ended up giving a lot of it away to other people, and he actually found some financial hardship on the other side, and that those people didn't appreciate his efforts. So be careful that you're not overextending to people that are only sitting here, staying in your life because they see success is on the horizon for you. Sometimes other people see the success that's meant for us before we even see it ourselves, and then they will sit here and try to take up space in your life when they really don't have anything to offer in their cup. So just walk away from those situations. Just know that even if it's just you and the divine, you're going to be fine. You don't need to have friends in your life. You don't need to have family in your life. You don't need anybody but yourself and your inner peace. So make sure that if people are lying, gossiping, slandering you, making you feel like complete crud as soon as you leave their presence, you don't need that in your life. And also, have you ever tried kicking it out of your life and seeing how happy you're going to be a year from then once you don't have those people taking up those spaces in your mind? You know, I mean, how happy are you going to be to know that on the weekend when you go back home, you don't have those people's thoughts and words in your mind making you doubt yourself, making you doubt your ability, making you doubt how awesome you are. I mean, how great is it when you get that inner peace back? And once you find that inner peace, you're going to realize that that is more worth anything that you've ever given to anybody else. And you're not going to want to sacrifice that so much. That's when you tap into your own power. That's when you tap into your own strength. And you learn that you are the magician. You can kick people out at any minute if they do not align with your morals, if they do not align with your destiny or your purpose. If they aren't bringing positive feelings into your life, kick them to the curb. See how happy you are. What you bring to others. We have the Four of Swords. We have also the Seven of Swords. Lots of swords energy, and Page of Cups. So what you bring to others, Four of Swords, means that you teach others how to rest and relax and to take care of themselves. Four of Swords is somebody that comes out of a heartbreaking situation, somebody that loses something dear to their heart that they love, and they need to take a rest. It's kind of like after a post-breakup when you're sitting there just laying and letting your heart hurt. It's finding that inner healing. Seven of Swords, I actually pulled this. I was talking to somebody today, and I just had this gut feeling, and I pulled the Seven of Swords. And Seven of Swords says, don't trust everybody around you. Some people are being very selfish with their energy at this time. They're playing both sides of the line. They're sitting here and trying to gather information on you that they can take back and tell somebody else. And this says just be very cautious with your words. Be very cautious about the approach you take with certain people. Not everybody is your friend. Just because they smile at you does not mean that they're your friend. So take a little bit of rest. If you're unsure of if you can trust a person, you know, give it a couple days. Just see how you feel about it. You know, sleep on it, meditate, pray on it. You know, the divine is going to give you answers. Nothing that goes on in this existence is unobserved. So, you know, just because you don't see it doesn't mean the higher power doesn't see it. And if you have a purpose on your life, you know, no matter what, you're going to get downloads. For instance, last night, I kind of felt like some information hasn't been revealed to me, and I fell asleep, and I had a dream of a crumbling building and a foundation, and heard the words, all has not been revealed, in my papa's voice. So just know that your ancestors are coming through to you at this time. Your ancestors are giving you signs and symbols and synchronicities and certain songs playing at a certain moment when you have a certain thought going through your head to answer your questions, you know? So be open to those kind of signs and synchronicities coming in. Sometimes it takes slowing down a little bit so that we can observe our inner subconscious thoughts, you know? And sometimes it's not trusting other people. Page of Cups says somebody is coming in, pretending acting like they're your friends so that they can get information out of you, but they're actually the blind leading the blind here. Just don't trust everybody at this time. There's some snakes in the grass. Positive actions and behaviors. Temperance, card for Sagittarius. Queen of Wands and the Lovers, card for Gemini. So Sagittarius and Gemini are opposite signs on the spectrum of the zodiac. So we have two differing approaches. The Lovers is somebody that likes to communicate. Gemini energy are great communicators. They have a lot of thoughts going through their head. And Temperance is the card of self-reflection. It's the card for Sagittarius of inner thoughts and thinking and clarification. So it's also the sign that you're guarded by your ancestors and angels at this time. And it looks like you need to tap into your own strength, into your own power. It kind of seems like these people are gathering words and thoughts that you're saying and trying to twist it and misconstrue it to other people. You know, say, for instance, say, oh man, I'm not in a good mood today. You know, that could be just because, you know, maybe I hit an animal on the way to work and I'm really depressed about it, you know. But some people could take that as, you know, oh, they don't want to be here. Oh, they're not happy with their life, and completely twist the story. So with the Gemini energy, make sure that your words are not being misconstrued. And if you're around a person that is going to misconstrue your words, just watch your words very carefully. Sometimes it takes just putting in some headphones and ignoring a person, ignoring a situation if you feel like you can't trust something. Queen of Wands says that you are going to find power and happiness on the other side. You're not going to be held back. People do see who you are. So even if these people lie in your name, people still know who you are. They say, well, that doesn't match my perspective of them. I've never actually come across them, you know, being upset at me. Like, say you're a positive person and somebody says, oh, well, they haven't been very positive lately. And another person speaks up and I hear them saying, well, they've been positive to me. We haven't had any problems, you know. It's all in the eyes of the beholder. So if you're talking to somebody with toxic vibes, if you're talking with to somebody that's just committed to misunderstanding you, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, there is always going to be a negative connotation behind it because that person is self-projecting onto you. Temperance says, have patience. Don't even entertain these thoughts. There's been a lot of times these past couple weeks where I've just had to walk away. I'm just like, you know what? I don't have the energy for it. I don't care. Say what you want. I don't care. Billie Eilish, shout out to her, and she's actually a Sagittarius too. So she said, another Hot Ones video, that her music is up to interpretation. She never sits here and tries to correct people on what their thoughts are because everybody's going to have their own thoughts. She just sits back and lets them have their free say, you know. So sometimes it's just letting people talk. Let them entertain themselves. Who cares, you know? If they're busy talking about you and you're busy ascending and bettering yourself, then who's really winning and who's really losing in the situation? We have 9 of Swords. So this says, don't be all up in your head. Sew yourself back together. You know what? Like, if these people are taking your thoughts and you're worried about, oh, what's this person say about me? What's this person say about me? Trust me, I've struggled with this in life too. I've struggled with being kind to people that did not deserve it. And no matter how kind I was, no matter how good-hearted I was, no matter how great my morals were, no matter how many times I proved to these people I will not deceive you, and they deceived me, I had to let it go. I had to just say, you know, there's going to be people out there that are just jealous. They're just jealous. There's no way to say it. You know, they see your light and they want to squash it because they don't have it themselves. They want to bring you down to be miserable. Now, you have a decision. Do you want to be miserable or do you want to be happy? Okay, if you want to be miserable, then dive into all these thoughts. Worry about what they think about you. But if you want to be happy, just step away because you don't need to be a friend of the world. The world needs to follow your kindness, your light, you know. At this time, we cannot make changes in the world if we're going to follow their way of doing things. 7 of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. And this essentially says to me that at this time, you are just working on yourself. You're taking care of your own problems, your own situations. 7 of Wands, just also make sure that you avoid confusion or people trying to put you into this 4 of Wands kind of reverse kind of situation. It looks like somebody could be trying to step in between you and a relationship with somebody. Maybe somebody sees that you have great communication skills. Trust me, I get people that hate on me for this too. Being an air sign, we're so good with our words, you know? And sometimes people will misconstrue your words. Sometimes people will come in between you and another connection because they just don't like how much people vibe with you. But they'll see their tower moment, you know? None of us are inept to karma. So if they're out there spreading those negative vibes, don't fall down to their level. Pick yourself back up and say, you know what? I don't need to match your energy. I don't have time for this. I'm going to get on my grind and I'm going to start succeeding. I'm going to let my success do the talking. Beautiful energy. Let's pull a mindful message, then we'll list our astrological placements, and I'll see you guys on Monday. So, recharge. I invite magic into my life always. Every day I grow my connection to this earth. If I am ever feeling low, I simply step outside and appreciate the natural miracles in this life. Being in nature lifts my spirits and recharges my energy. And today, especially in the Midwest, we're experiencing a beautiful kind of heat front coming in October here. So get outside, step on the bare grass by yourself, touch a tree with your left hand so you can welcome in that nurturing energy. You know, release that energy by touching the ground with your right hand, you know. Just make sure that you get back in nature, connect with yourself. You know, sometimes we get so lost in these programs of life that we forget that we're actually here to experience it. We're not just here to pass time with our thoughts. Astrological placements. So October 21st to 24th, we have Moon in Virgo, Uranus in Taurus, then we move into Saturn in Aquarius. Sun, Venus, and Moon will be in Libra on Saturday. So I definitely encourage you to go out on a date. I'm going to roll some dice here for you too, just because I feel called. Let's give us a date idea. So, friends, movie and a date idea. Try to go out for some cheeseburgers and go for a romance movie. So that's what the divine is saying for us. American food and a romance movie. So beautiful. All right. And then on Sunday, we have the sun in Scorpio, as well as Venus, and Saturn remains in Aquarius. On Monday, the 24th, we have Moon in Libra and Mercury. So this closes out my reading. I really appreciate you stopping by. I really appreciate you helping my channel grow. And I'll see you next week. You take care and have a great weekend, friends. Bye.
Thank you for helping my channel grow. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for your likes, and thank you for your comments. I'll see you next time.